Hi everyone, I'm Olga and you're on my channel about cross stitch. Today is Monday, April 6, and here is my March and the beginning of April stitching update. I think I have a lot, and probably this video will be a little bit longer than my usual one because I have a little bit, or maybe not a little bit, of everything. I have fully finishes, 5 of them. I have starts and finishes, just starts, whips, haul, giveaways, plans. Whew. Another craft I was up to in March and planning to do it in April a bit, so it's a lot. And I hope you will be interested in everything I will show you. And let's start. Let's start with the giveaways. I really apologize about forgetting to draw the winners in my last video. So it was my January video when I announced those giveaways. It's 3 patterns by Cottage Garden samplings. And I already picked the winners. So the Northern Cardinal goes to Amy Sweetheart. Amy, I have your address, and I will ship that to you this week. The Chipmunk goes to Nora O'Brien, X1X. And Nora, please contact me by email or in Instagram. Those are down below, and I will ship it to you. And finally, the poor turkey. She wasn't claimed last time, and this time she found the most perfect new home, and she goes to Bethany. Bethany, the bird stitcher. Bethany, I have your address and I will ship it to you this week. She will fly to you as fast as she could because really you are the best new home for her. So I have another giveaway, but this one will be in the middle of the video. Let's start with my fully finishes, shall we? And the one I will show you, the first, is my biggest one for today. This is my husband's birthday gift, and this is Long Distance Journey by Abris Art. And I stitched it in February and fully finished in March because my husband's birthday is in March. I stitched it using all the kit materials, and this is 14 count Aida from the kit, and the cotton floss of unknown brand that were in the kit. It is really gorgeous, the colors are perfect, and my husband really likes it. We are really lucky to have a good lighting today. It's a bit earlier in the morning when I film, so I think we will have a pretty good representation of everything. I framed this thing myself, and probably it's not perfect, but my husband likes it, and it is on the wall with my other stitched pieces I gave him through the years, and he really likes it. He says that it's a really good gift. So yeah, I liked it too. I liked to stitch it, but I was a bit burned out with the bigger projects lately. But it's okay, you know, it's phases. Sometimes you like bigger ones, sometimes you need some smalls to stitch. It is okay. It is really beautiful. It feels like, you know, an aquarelle. Yeah, but it has back stitch. So, and some half crosses. It gets like, the half crosses get some dimensions to it. Really like it. It was my first fully finish. My second one is my Owl Forest embroidery at the end of summer. I stitched it last September, and I ordered the frame at the same time, but I never fully finished it. and I don't know why. I used 32 count maple bar by Cedar River Linens and Design, and called for Owl Forest threads. I think the pack for these threads was a limited edition. It's 5 colors. It's really harmonious and delightful design. I think it's one of my favorites of all time. It went on my sampler wall, and it will stay there whole year long. And yes, oh, it is beautiful. I framed it myself, and probably it's not perfect, but it's enough for me. And Owl Forest is one of my favorite designers. The correct will be to say it's the group of designers. Owl Forest is a group of 3 designers and their team, and they are doing the amazing job. I have more than 80 patterns by Owl Forest, and yes, I'm planning to stitch it for all my life, I think. Look at this. Okay, I bring it up close to you. 5 colors. It looks intricate, but it is not. So if you want to stitch an Owl Forest, to try an Owl Forest pattern, please do. They're a delight to stitch. You can use any threads you want, and you will still have great results. I will show you in this video another Owl Forest where I didn't use the called for some colors, and it still looks very, very pretty. So yeah, the end of summer Owl Forest is my second fully finished. Okay, then I have start and finish in March. It is from Just Cross Stitch, Spring 2026, and this is Bold Coffee by Cozy Cabin Stitching, Alison Peterson. And look at this. When I saw that, I'm like, okay, I need to stitch it. And you know what I decided? From now on, if I'm in love with something, I will at least start it and probably finish it, because I have so many beautiful things just hiding in the drawer, just hiding in the tablet as a, PDF pattern. And I never started, I never stitch it, and so I can't enjoy it, right? And with this pattern, I decided I'm doing that. This fabric is a remnant of something. It is an even weave, and probably it's 32 count, definitely, but I don't know what is that, really. It's just a small piece I had in my stash. I use it, and I used the called for color. It's 838 DMC. Look at this. Look at this. Just like, okay, look at this. How cute is that? And now I'm working on my coffee wall. It will be a coffee tea wall. Actually, I have a small wall between my kitchen and my living room. So I have an open space, and this is a small wall, and I want to fill it with the coffee and tea related things. And I have all the composition planned, and this one is the first that went on the wall. The frame is standard frame from Hobby Lobby. When I go to Hobby Lobby, it's not so far away from me, but it is 40 minutes drive. And when I go to Hobby Lobby, I usually pick up like 5 or 6 frames from their collection, or from the, they have a little department at framing department when they sell with a big discount of the orders that were not picked up. So this one is a standard one from their collection, and I bought another one in this style but in different size, and it will go on with my another coffee sampler. But this one is finished. It took me 4 days to finish it. I enjoyed every stitch. I framed it myself. Probably it's a bit crooked, but I think for me it's enough, and I'm happy with that. So this is my third fully finished, and it was start and a finish. My fourth one, again, I had this pattern for years, at least for a year and a half, I think. It is by My Brave Stitch on Etsy, and when I saw the pattern, I'm like, okay, it's time, you know. Sometimes it's just time. You see the pattern and you're, okay, I'm doing it. And that's what I did. Again, unknown fabric, it's an even weave again, and this is Raven Girl by My Brave Stitch. When I looked at the pattern, I envisioned her in this kind of frame, because like I have another one of this frame from Hobby Lobby. Again, it's a standard 8 by 10. And when I saw the arch, I'm like, okay, this girl will go perfectly in there, and she did. And while I stitched her, I ordered the frame from Hobby Lobby. I didn't go, I just ordered it online, and it came fast, like, because we have, as I said, Hobby Lobby in a 40 minutes drive from home. So I had a bigger one, and I have plans for that bigger one frame, but this one is perfect for this pattern. Again, Raven Girl by My Brave Stitch on Etsy, and yeah, she's a beauty. Look at her. So I stitched it fast, like 4 or 5 days. She has some back stitch. She has different colors, more colors than you can imagine for this small pattern, but it looks really realistic. And the feel of it, you know, she reminds me of the old Terminator movies with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you know, like, it's a vibe, you know. And when the world goes crazy, we need hope, and she has hope, you know. She has hope in her, I think. So for me, it is hope in her. And yeah, great vibes. Again, enjoyed to stitch that. And yes, I definitely recommend My Brave Stitch. She has, I think, more than 20 different girls, different, you know, with different hobbies and everything. And she's a Ukrainian designer, and her patterns are great. I have at least 5 of them, but this one just grabbed me, and I decided to stitch it and frame it, and I'm also very happy with that. Yeah, that's my first fully finished, fourth fully finished. Now, the spider alert. If you don't like spiders, look away, because my fifth one, my fifth fully finished, is a small, and it is a spider. Okay, there we go. For those who love spiders, hi Amy. Amy loves toads. Look at this. It's a little jumping spider with a coffee. It is a Coffee Lovers series by Evgenia Kolesnikova and Magic Story UA. And I bought the kit. The kit contains the pattern, the wooden base, perforated wood to stitch on, and the felt for the baking. So it's easy fully finishing. And I love those, you know me, I have a collection of them, and I buy it from one of my favorite stores on Instagram, Zaichi Kamora. And if you need the link for them, just ask me and I will send it to you. So I started and finished this spider. It is from a new batch I bought from them, and it's a newer pattern in Coffee Lovers series. And yeah, I just can't stand it. How cute is he? Look at him closer. He sits on my desk, so we have coffee together. And this is my 5th fully finish for this video. Okay, we are done with fully finishes. Doing great, 15 minutes in, but it's fine. Now I need my board and not to drop all of my fully finishes. Ooh. Yeah, how organized I am. Okay, this one is my just finish. It's from Owl Forest Embroidery, and in March the group of stitchers on Instagram and some of Flosstubers stitched an Owl Forest Embroidery patterns for Doris's birthday. Doris glittered up fairy on Instagram, and yes, so what we stitched, I stitched Misty Morning by Owl Forest, and this is the example when I used not all the Owl Forest threads and still have great design stitched. I used some classic color works for this color. It's a bit ghosty on this fabric. This is 32 count pewter by Wichelt, I think, or Zweigart. Probably it's Zweigart. So, and I used just white for the flowers here, and when I took it as a whip, I had these 3 flowers stitched in the beginning of the border. So I finished it completely for Doris's birthday, and I'm pretty happy with it. It didn't frame yet, but I probably will find something. It's not a standard size, so I need to order the frame for it because I prefer my finishes to be fully finished. Probably not perfectly, I do it myself most of the time, but I think it's better to have them on a wall than in the drawer or in the box. So that's my rule. I like my finishes to be fully finished and on the wall or somewhere else, you know, if it's not a framed finish. And yeah, look at how crooked this piece of linen is. Yeah, but it's okay, you know, it's enough to frame it. And I frame my pieces myself, as I said, so I will frame it successfully. And yeah, it's really an elegant design. Beautiful. Owl Forest Embroidery, Misty Morning was my finish. Okay, we are done with finishes and fully finishes. Let's do my whips. Okay, we will do whips and then starts, okay? And then plans and then haul, because for those of you who don't want to see the haul. Okay. This one, again, is from Owl Forest Embroidery. And again, I stitched it for Doris's birthday. And this is Black Forest Quaker or Schwarzwalde Quaker by Owl Forest. It will look like that when finished. and I started mine in December of 2025. And when I started it, I had this corner done, this motif and this motif, and all the border to the opposite corner. And everything of that is new. So I stitched on it for a couple of days, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's 18 count vellum by Picture This Plus with called for floss. Well, no, probably it's not a called for, but it is still an owl forest black. I think they used the different kind of black on this pattern, but I use the one I have, and I'm pretty happy with that. Bring it up close. Yeah, this motif, this Quaker, is the biggest of all pattern. So when I finish it, it will be great. Now I'm sitting at 27%. Done with that. I stitch it with Saga. Yeah, I will continue to work on it because I need to have at least one monochromatic stitching in my life. And this one works just great. For those who want to know, I'm using 104 by Owl Forest. The name of the color is Salt and Pepper, but it reads black, so yeah, you can definitely use it. It's black. Okay, another whip I worked a lot on is my Coffee Saves Lives by Heartstring Exemplary. It's crinkly. Crinkling. Ew. Okay. Heartstring Exemplary, Coffee Saves Lives. This is an older pattern. I think the copyright is 2014, probably. I will see if it's, 2016. But I have this pattern from 2018, I believe. It's not the greatest picture, actually, but we have what we have. I have a PDF, and I'm stitching these on 36 count light mocha by Zweigart, the standard Zweigart color. I will take it off the Q-snap for you to because when you put it on a Q-snap, it's a bit crooked every time, and I need you to look at that, you know, better to have a better representation of it. So for now, I'm 70% done. I started it in December again of 2025. And I think when you saw it last time, I had all the border done. I think, yes. And I started on the coffee bean border that goes all around. This pattern is 6 pages, and I almost finished 4 of them. I finished all the alphabets, including Coffee Saves Lives, and you can see that my first 2 letters, CO, are in Algerian islets, and others are Smyrnas because I'm lazy. But I'm fine with that. Smyrnas they go faster. And it will be a personification here. It will be my initials, which are okay. I like my initials, and I will do it properly in Algerian islets. But Coffee Saves Lives with Smyrnas are fine for me too. So yeah, I'm working on the berry bowl. I think it's not a berries, it's a coffee beans, and they have an I think French knots on them, but I probably will leave it out. So I'm stitching 1/2, so one called for hand dyed cotton by over 2 linen threads. It's 36 count light mocha by Zweigert. I like my boring, you know, like boring fabrics. I'm fine with modeled ones, but I like my just plain colors because the stitching stands out pretty well on them, and I like that on my wall. So yeah, Coffee Saves Lives by Heartstring Exemplary is my whip, and it probably will be a finish in April because I aim to do that. We'll see how it will go, but I think I will do it. I will do it. I'm pretty inspired to do that. So it is my second whip I worked on in March, and I continue working on it in April. Okay, let's rearrange a bit, put everything up close. Okay, another whip I brought and worked for a couple of days is my really old start, and it is a really big project. I put it on a frame and I will not take it off. Okay. This is the kit from Nova Sloboda, and this is Dancing Bougival by Renoir, Auguste Renoir. The original of this pattern is in Boston, in Boston's Art Museum, if you want to see the original. It's one of my favorite paintings of all time. I like Impressionists, and yeah, what I did, I had a measly start when I just started it, but now I'm pretty good. Look, I stitched her head and her bright hat. I had just I think couple of stitches here to like it was so it is a center somewhere here, and it's a pretty detailed full coverage with some back stitch. Well, I stitched her head. She looks beautiful. I don't know when this project will go to rotation again, because I felt a kick and I did stitch it. So it was a whip in March, and I stitched on it for 4 days, and yes, I finished something to look at. And then I counted, as you can see, it's gridded fabric. It was from the kit. I use everything from the kit. It is a Ukrainian manufacturer, and the gridding is made with the fishing, it's a fishing thread, I don't know, so it's something you just pull off when you finish. So then I counted from the top of her head to the corner and just started the background. That's all. But at least I have something to look at, and I will continue this project, but I'm not sure when I will be back to it. But I worked on it in March, and I'm pretty happy with the result. Okay, this was the Dancing Bougival. Starts. Okay, again, I had this pattern. Actually, it's a set of patterns, and I have it fully kitted. I bought it from eBay. I really like Samsara designs, and these are in my garden. This is 6 patterns, and I will find, okay, I will show you. It's a small picture of what the whole design will look like. It's a series in my garden, and I bought it from eBay fully kitted, as I said, and it is pretty old patterns. The copyright is from, let's see if we have something in there. Yeah, it's 2013. They have Christian colors with it, so it's classic color works now, I think. So I have all the called for floss. I'm stitching this on 30 count periwinkle linen by Weeks Dye Works, and this is the called for. I started on a first part, and that's all I stitched. It's a little frame for the, I will show you the pattern. This is the little frame for this blue flower. Each pattern has little buttons going with it. It will be beautiful. So I'm not in a rush with this project. I started it. I'm pretty happy with it. So I will continue. It's a good one because, you know, it has lots of feeling and you can just stitch without thinking too much, which I really appreciate lately. So yeah, I started that one, and I'm happy that I did because I want to stitch on it. Another start was a small, and it is a really cute kit. This is a new Ukrainian brand, the Kingdom of Handmade, and the series is Porcelain Spring. It is the acrylic, perforated acrylic base, and I bought the ladyship. Look at her, look. Isn't she gorgeous? She is. Okay, everything is in a kit. In a kit we have a pattern, of course, I will not show you that. We have DMC floss. It is enough to stitch on it. We have another organizer with a really fluffy floss. And this is Ukrainian brand of fluffy floss. I never stitched with it, so when I stitch with it, I will show you. But for now, what I have is there. Look at this. Look at the shading on the bow. Look at this acrylic. It is like it has a pretty glance in it. It is like porcelain looking, really. And the shading is perfect. The acrylic is perfect to work on. And it's time to talk about my most favorite Etsy shop. It is LA Crafts. I will link it down below. Lesia, the owner of it, was really generous, and she will give away the kit, probably from this series, to one of you who will comment with the word, let's say, spring. Say spring, and I will draw the winner. I will send the winner's address to Lesia, and she will send you the kit. I don't know what kit, okay? But it will be a most unique kit. Let's say that. It is not an advertisement, like paid advertisement. I share with you just the shop I work with, the shop I buy from, and the shops I enjoy. Lisa is based in California, so her shipping is just flash. Okay, I ordered the ship, and like 4 days later it was in my hands, and of course I decided to start. So the kit is perfect, I like it, and I started it. Oops, she's jumpy. She's a sheep. So yeah, I will continue the sheep, and so all of her body. So I will finish her legs, and all of her body is fluffy. So we will look how it will look like, and she has beads on her head, and she will look perfect. So say spring in the comments, and I will choose the winner with random comment picker, and I will send your address to Lisa, and she will give you away a kit. Okay, the exotic kit you probably never stitched with. And if you want to check out Lisa's shop, it will be down below. And I want almost everything from there because she brings in the kits I couldn't have anywhere else. Like, I don't know how she does that, but I can't have this Kingdom of Handmade kits, and I ordered, let's say, 4 more. Yeah. And I ordered some more, and I will show you in a haul, and probably you will be happy for me because I got my hands on them, okay? Because they're really unique, they're really cute, and this was my another start. Okay, then let's say SALs, shall we? Do you remember how I told you that I will not start any SALs? Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Forget about that. I am on Teresa Cogut's Patreon, like for years. That's why I don't buy her books, because I have all these patterns from Patreons, usually. And the new SAL she does for her 4th tier is America the Beautiful. And I'm like, okay, I need something patriotic to stitch because I want to. I don't think I shouldn't stitch patriotic patterns because of everything what is happening with our country. It is my country, and it is my flag, and nobody will take my flag from me. So I decided that I will stitch patriotic, and I will feel patriotic as well, like, you know, as much as I'm feeling it, and I will not allow somebody else to take it from me. So, and long story short, long story long in my case, this is the first block of 9 of America the Beautiful, and I decided I will stitch it. The ACL will go from, so it started on 1st of April, and it will continue till December. So it's 9 blocks, and Teresa says that you can stitch them all separately as a pillows or like flat folds, whatever, or one in one big piece. And of course I chose to stitch it on a one big piece. Well, yeah, I have it in Jasmine's custom bag Christmas bag, because it's the one big enough to hold my Q snaps. It's 11 by 11 Q snaps, and I'm stitching that on Earl Grey Hot by Lapping Loops 20 count Aida, and that's what I have. I have the border and I have a word declaration. Yeah, you can see that in this block we will have lots of filling. Oh yeah, but I'm fine with it, you know, it's okay. It probably will be a very meditative stitch. I'm stitching with all DMCs, even though Teresa, as usual, has her couple of over dies. But I decided I will use just DMC and it will look just good. Yeah. So I started that. And then, do you remember how I said no Lola Crows for me anymore? Do you remember that? Forget about that. Because the new SAL is a museum, okay? It's a museum. And I grew up in a museum. My mom was a museum worker. She worked in restoration, and my grandma did the same. And I grew up in a museum, and one of my best friends was a mummy. Don't ask. This kind of museum the Lola Crow will do is another one. It's more like with dinosaurs and everything, and she said that she was inspired by Smithsonian and another one, I think. So it's a like, yeah. So what I did, I bought the called for fabric. This is Royal Haven by Barefoot Needle Arts. I think I need a board to show it properly because it's a very complicated purple grayish color, purpley grayish, and it shows, of course, brown on camera. It's not brown. It is purpley, yeah, something like that. I can't not stitch a museum. I just can't. And that's why I will do it. And I say more, I will keep up with it and I will finish it. I bought a 20 count Aida because it's my favorite fabric in all time, like for a last at least 2 years now. I love 20 count Aida. Yeah. This SAL will start on 24th of April, and here we are, right? We go into plans now. So what I'm planning to do, I plan to finish my lady sheep because she's small. I'm planning to work on my America the Beautiful. I plan to start this one. I plan to finish my Coffee Saves Lives. Do you think this is all? No, it is not. Just you remember that I told you, probably you remember, that I will stitch on my fashionable ducks in spring. So spring started. Here is my ducks. Here is the starting point for you to remember, because I will bring them on a frame, I think, and I will stitch them on a frame. I have a big enough frame, I think, so my plan is to stitch on them. It's a huge piece of fabric. I don't need them all, like all of that, but I didn't cut it yet. Okay, so this is the plan. Another plan is another start, and this is another pattern that was in my stash for long enough to finally start it. Okay, this is Satsuma Street Pot Shop. Again, long time having it in my stash. It is somehow kitted, but I'm trying to open the picture. Okay, this is the pot shop. I am a plant mom. I have somebody says excessive collection of plants. I love them all, and I keep them all alive. And when I saw this one, I'm like, okay, I need that. I don't think that I need a like smaller count for it, but these threads are beautiful. This is Eco Vita wool from DMC, and I bought it all, but I can't decide about the fabric, but this one will be a start. Okay. If you don't want to see my haul, thank you for watching and see you next video. And for those who want to see the haul, welcome. I will show you what I bought, okay? And first of all, market. I bought from market, from eBay, and from Zaychi Kamora, and from LA Crafts, of course. It's beautiful, and it's again will be a start. I will show you. It's a plan, probably. Okay, I was really good with market purchases, really. I bought and kitted 3 patterns. Well, I kitted 1 fully, 1 semi, and 1 I have plans of. Okay, I bought A Cheerful Heart by Shakespeare's Peddler, and I kitted it. Called for floss, called for fabric. Yeah. I really fell in love with that. I don't know why, but probably because of the colors. The colors are really mine. I just like it. I like it. This one, it will be a start, but I don't know when. I bought my first branded Gervais with needle and thread, with the needle and thread and with needle and thread pattern there. And I bought a called for fabric for it. It's Legacy. I probably have almost all of the colors in my stash, but if I don't, I will use something from my stash to stitch it on. I bought the Scarlet House a stitcher sprayer because it's my jam. I like it, and I probably have something in my stash to stitch it with. It's 2 colors of Classic Color Works. No, 1 Classic Color Works and 1 Wix Dye Works. I don't have any of them, I think, but it is okay, you know. I have pretty reds in my stash, so I can use it for it. It will be a quick start and finish, I think. And I bought another pattern for you. It will be a giveaway. I bought Glory in the Wind by Robin Pickens. I think from all the patriotic things that were represented in the market releases, this one is really, really good. It's unusual, it's beautiful, and I'd like one of you to have it. Well, actually, I'd like all of you to have it, but I can just buy one. So please say flag in your comment. Be 18, know all the rules, don't say giveaway, don't say gift, just say flag in your comment, and I will pick up the winner, and this pattern will come to you just ahead of time, enough to stitch it till the Independence Day. Let's say that. Okay, say flag in your comment. That was my market haul. I went to Zaychi Kamora to buy some beautiful patterns, and I bought my spider and already stitched it. I bought the daffodils. The interesting thing about it, it stitches on perforated, very very thick felt, and the less thick felt goes around it as a craft paper. So I bought daffodils and I bought tulips, but I didn't I didn't bring it. So yeah, well, okay, it's okay. The same concept, but tulips. I bought the another felt, perforated felt. I bought the snowman with a bird. And it's interesting because for the felt, they have a cute little snowman base to put it on so it can stand by itself. So I bought the snowman. I bought the birdie. Again, Amy loves toads. Look, probably you will like it. Oh, he is so cute. He is so cute. Again, Coffee Lovers series. Okay, the birdie and the plant. It has a pattern on it. Yeah. And the plant, which has coffee with the fly. Well, we'll hope it will have just coffee with it, right? Because it's a carnivore plant. Probably dangerous for the fly. But how cute is that? How cute is that? Wooden base. Yay, yay, yay. I will stitch it. I will stitch them all. Then I went to eBay. I actually bought two things from eBay, but one is not here yet. But another one is a really old pattern for my coffee and tea wall. This is the old, like really old pattern. It's from 1999, and this is Cynthia's teapot. This is out of print, and this is based on aquarelle by Barbara Bourgeois Richards. And look at her, she's a beauty. And I probably will use smaller count because it's stitched on 18 count. I will stitch in, I think, on 20 count because it has like a bit of back stitch. Will not bother me if I will use it on 20 count. It doesn't have any blends, doesn't have any fancy floss, it's just DMC. Lots of them though, the key is pretty extensive. But Cynthia's teapot, I will stitch it. I will not frame it like that. It's 290s, but I like the girl and her teapot and the theme, like in general. Okay, now I bought 3 kits and I want them to be started, but like as soon as possible, but who knows when. This is by Telartis. This is the Ukrainian brand. I couldn't find it anywhere except LA Crafts. And I bought 2 of 3 in this series. I bought the ship in strawberries, and this kit has linen pattern, overdyed threads by Telartis, fuzzy threads by Telartis, beads, and the ceramic button, which is handmade. And I just again fell in love with that series. It has 3 in it. I bought this shape. Sorry for the crinkling. And I bought the rabbit. Bunny in blackberries and ship in strawberries. It's like kind of serious, and I bought a fabric to fully finish it like that. The third one is a cat. It has the smallest picture, but it's a cat in currants there. But I'm not a cat person, so bunny and the sheep are my jam. I'm very happy that geese are back, really, because I stitched geese when I was a girl, like a little girl in 80s. And yes, I grew up in a kitchen decorated with geese, and no regrets and no childhood trauma from that. I love them, okay? I love them. My grandma loved them. I just like, you know. And so, geese. This is the Fun Farm Goose Edition. Look at them. Look at them. Again, fluffy threads, exclusive button, little buttons, specialty stitches, everything. And it's a kit. Yes, 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 yes. Look at the button. The button is the cutest. Look at this. This will be a start, as well as the bunny and the sheep, because I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I'm just, you know. So it was part of my haul. I bought another kit from it, and it's impeccable. It's like, but it's more summery, so let's look at them. Yeah, these. And again, it's a plan to start. I need some more April, let's say, to start it all. Well, I can start them all, but you know, who knows how I will finish them all. Another thing I want to start is Waddle's Strawberries. It's a Patreon ornament from March by Teresa Kogut. I'm trying to, yeah. This is an ornament, Waddle's Strawberries. Again, geese, strawberries, what not to love. I bought, I think, oh no, I didn't buy. It was a gift by Teresa in her Patreon. Yes, they're there. I will start it. I have a backing fabric, and I have the different rickracs and pom-poms and everything and lace to try. So I want to do a ornament. It will be my first, like, this kind of ornament, and I'm ready. So there we go. Waddles. It will be my another start. I bought one PDF, and this is from Madame Chantilly, and it's called Wild Roses, and this is a bunny. Yeah, I'm all about bunnies, sheep, and geese. This season and probably all summer, it really blows out. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Wild roses, one of my favorite flower, and I love the smell. Yeah, there we go. Those are all my whole plans, everything I'm thinking because I don't have any notes as usual. And I will show you my diamond painting now, and then I will say goodbye for now. I don't stitch big full coverages, but I diamond paint big full coverages. This is Saket Dragon, and the kit is from Diamond Art Club, and that's what I have. It is huge, as you can see. It is big. So no full coverages for me, but the full coverage in diamond painting, yes please. So I'm doing that, not just stitching, but yep, there we go. Long video today. Probably somebody will like it, somebody won't. You can pause me and see in batches, in series, whatever. I also luminate, and I will show that later, probably in the next video. Okay, now no thoughts and stories today except the one I plan to start whatever I want this moment. If I see something in my stash, and I probably have, so I'm the most satisfied with my stash now. I destashed a lot. I talk honest with myself. I've been honest with myself. What I want to stitch, what I don't want to stitch, what I have to UFO, what I like, you know, what I will keep. That's a good conversation with yourself, you know. So I did that, and hopefully, so for now I'm so inspired and so excited about my stash, about my whips, about my plans, that I don't want to do like big hauls or something. So I bought some things, but those things are unique, those things are interesting. I want to try new materials, new manufacturers, whatever. So yeah, I think you will find in the next video what I accomplished. Till then, thank you for watching, thank you for commenting. I like your comments, I read them all, I answer them all. Not the same day sometimes, but I'm trying to do that. So have a most wonderful spring season, and I'll see you in the beginning of May. Bye bye.